over a span of a decade. A lot of people are very short-term sighted, but as long as you're innovating, adapting, reinvesting, I think if you do it intelligently.
Imagine like you're on 9 years, still no one gives a about your channel, and you're like, one more year. Here we go, one more.
The guy who once helped push the biggest YouTuber to the top might have also been the one to accidentally foreshadow his fall. Crazy, right? Years back, PewDiePie tried to warn everyone about what YouTube was slowly turning into, and people just brushed it off. He said the platform was losing its soul, turning into a corporate circus where creativity came second to money. Fast forward to now, and it feels like he might have been predicting the very thing we're watching happen today. Because let's be real, MrBeast, the same dude who once stood in the freezing cold holding signs and yelling, "Subscribe to PewDiePie," ended up becoming the face of that exact system PewDiePie warned us about. The machine's bigger, louder, and flashier than ever, but it's missing that raw spark it used to have. Let's take it back to 2019 for a second. YouTube was in its golden storyline era. PewDiePie versus T-Series wasn't just some subscriber race. It was a full-blown battle for YouTube's identity. One side was creativity and individuality, the other was polished corporate power. Fans all over the world got invested. It felt personal. It felt real. And right beside PewDiePie, there was this young, relentless creator named Jimmy, now known worldwide as MrBeast. He was like the ultimate underdog knight standing beside his king, doing whatever it took to keep YouTube in the hands of creators instead of corporations. People loved that energy, that fight. But then, time passed, and something shifted. MrBeast didn't just catch up to T-Series, he completely flipped the game. He didn't just become the biggest creator, he became the system itself. MrBeast turned into the very thing PewDiePie was warning about years ago. Mass production on autopilot, endless funding pouring in, and a full-blown studio setup with writers, editors, producers, and execs making content like it's a billion-dollar movie franchise. It's not YouTube anymore, it's Hollywood 2.0.
Over a span of a decade. A lot of people are very short-term sighted, but as long as you're innovating, adapting, reinvesting, I think if you do it intelligently.
Imagine like you're on 9 years, still no one gives a about your channel, and you're like, one more year. Here we go, one more year, here we go.
But MrBeast told me I gotta innovate and I gotta be intelligent. Oh, my life is passed before me. I'm gonna die alone.
I'm so close. One more year.
We're so close.
And that's where PewDiePie's old warning stopped sounding like nostalgia and started sounding like prophecy. Back in Pew's era, YouTube was raw, messy, and human. He could scream at a random barrel in Amnesia, crash through Happy Wheels, or roast memes in a low-effort meme review, and people couldn't get enough. It wasn't about perfect lighting or crazy budgets, it was about being real, chaotic, and relatable. That's what made it magic. Now look at what we've got, the MrBeast era. Every thumbnail looks like a movie poster. Every second is edited like a trailer. Every reaction is perfectly timed for watch time and algorithm retention. It's impressive, sure, but it's also kind of robotic. It feels less like one guy making videos and more like a studio running simulations to keep us watching. And the wildest part? The same guy who once fought for real creators ended up building a blueprint that only corporations can afford to follow. The irony couldn't be louder. PewDiePie saw this coming way before anyone else. He said YouTube was turning creativity into a production line, where success isn't about what you make, but how much money you can throw at it. MrBeast didn't break YouTube. He didn't ruin YouTube. He industrialized it. Everything became a well-oiled business machine, and that's exactly what set the stage for one of the wildest product controversies we've seen, the Lunchy disaster. And funny enough, PewDiePie had already called this kind of thing out long before it even happened. So here's what went down. In late 2023, MrBeast teamed up with KSI and Logan Paul to drop their own healthy meal kits for kids, something that was supposed to rival Lunchables.
Opinion on Lunchly. Yeah, I only found out about it yesterday. Like, You can tell none of them are parents because you should not feed your kids that garbage. Like, what the fuck? Like, that meal is so tiny. It looks like it's enough for Björn, maybe. And he's 1.5 years. Like, no. Who's it for? I don't get it. Is it a snack? Is it a meal? Very confused by it.
On paper, it sounded like a fun, balanced meal idea. A little protein, some snacks, maybe a prime drink, and a Feastables treat tucked inside. The perfect mix for the younger crowd, right? Well, that's until people actually started opening them. What they found inside was straight up nasty. Moldy cheese, soggy crackers, and this weird green fuzz growing in unopened boxes. Social media went off. People were disgusted, clips went viral, and overnight, the whole thing turned into a PR nightmare. And here's where things got even messier. PewDiePie, along with a few other OG creators like Jacksepticeye and Dan TDM, jumped in to call it what it was. They didn't sugarcoat anything. Pewds basically said, you can tell they aren't real parents because no way would they feed kids something this bad.
It's because people just hate us.
That's it. People just hate us. And I've come to realize now in my adult life that hate really is just a feeling of one's own inadequacy. You're dissatisfied with your life, you're unhappy, you're angry because your wife left you, or you suck. You might as well go hate on a cracker stack.
And honestly, he wasn't wrong. He even mentioned he wouldn't feed that stuff to his own baby son. And that hit hard because it was real talk. The funniest twist? PewDiePie said those guys clearly didn't have kids, but turns out they actually do. Logan Paul's a dad now, and instead of learning from the backlash, he went and used his newborn to promote the same brand. That's right, he brought his baby into the ad campaign, saying things like, maybe I should show her to the world. She's here, baby. It's wild how far these guys will go just to push a product. They'll literally do anything to sell something to kids, and all for more cash in the bank. At this point, it's hard not to admit that PewDiePie was right from the start. He warned that the heart of YouTube would get replaced by greed, and here we are, watching it unfold in real time. And the contrast couldn't be clearer. PewDiePie has a kid too, but you don't see him parading his son online for clicks or product launches. He keeps his family private, treats his kid like an actual child, not a prop. That's what being genuine looks like. Meanwhile, you got these massive creators like MrBeast, KSI, and Logan Paul who seem so deep in the marketing game, they forget what it even means to be authentic anymore. Honestly, if they had to live a few years as real, hands-on parents, maybe they'd understand how wrong it feels to sell processed, low-quality food to other people's kids. No matter how much money it brings in, it's just not it. And the funniest part, when people tried to call them out, they couldn't handle it. Instead of listening, KSI and Logan Paul fired back like it was some playground beef. Their response? People are just hating for no reason. But bro, nobody's hating. People were grossed out. Mold in food boxes isn't hate, it's concern. And instead of addressing that, they flexed their sales numbers, laughing about how they made hundreds of millions. Like, really? You're bragging while folks are finding fuzzy cheese in your product? Meanwhile, look at PewDiePie's track record. Every time he's faced controversy, he stayed calm, owned up, cracked a joke at his own expense, and moved forward. No ego, no meltdown. That's maturity. But when it comes to the MrBeast crew, any bit of criticism feels like a crime. Say their product sucks, and suddenly you're attacking a charity or spreading hate. It's like they've built this shield of perfection that no one's allowed to question. That right there, and that's the real divide between old YouTube and new YouTube. Back then, creators messed up and learned from it. Now, mistakes are just another marketing opportunity. And what's crazy is that PewDiePie saw this shift coming years before it hit full swing. Go back and rewatch his old commentary videos from around 2018 to 2022. He was basically calling out his entire generation of creators. He roasted influencers who turned themselves into walking billboards, selling tacky merch nobody wanted, pretending to care about causes while stacking up sponsorship checks on the side. He even clowned creators who filmed themselves donating to the homeless, calling it charity when it was really just a views grab. And doesn't that sound just a little too familiar now? Because let's be honest, MrBeast didn't invent generosity. He monetized it. It's not that he's some evil guy, it's that he turned giving into a content format. Every act of kindness comes with a thumbnail, a big emotional setup, and a sponsor logo in the corner. The message might be doing good, but the delivery screams, watch time. And that's exactly what PewDiePie tried to warn us about. When everything becomes content, nothing feels genuine anymore. Even generosity turns into marketing strategy, and that's where we are today. MrBeast isn't just a creator, he's an entire industry. He's the face, the brand, and the business all rolled into one shiny, friendly package. Meanwhile, PewDiePie built his empire on pure chaos and community. No investors, no sponsorship deals, no boardrooms, just his audience and his personality. It was unpredictable, messy, and real. But MrBeast, he's running what looks more like a full-blown studio system. We're talking warehouses, production crews, logistics teams, brand lawyers, and product developers. And let's not forget all those side hustles, Feastables, Beast Burger, Beast Games, and a list of ventures that just keeps growing. Each one backed by serious money, serious branding, and of course, serious controversy. From bad labor conditions to product recalls and misleading advertising, it's like every new venture comes with its own scandal attached. At this point, it's not just YouTube content, it's corporate entertainment disguised as a creator empire. It's not that MrBeast turned evil, it's that he turned industrial. He scaled YouTube so high that he basically broke the U out of YouTube. The content's still there, but it feels like it's coming from a committee room instead of a real person behind a camera. And that's exactly what PewDiePie warned everyone about. The day YouTube stopped rewarding authenticity and started rewarding optimization. Even other creators have started saying it out loud now. Remember that lie detector clip with Tommy in it and Jacksepticeye? Jack admitted straight up that he hates how MrBeast turned YouTube into a formula. He said he misses when things were raw, unpredictable, and genuinely fun, not just perfectly engineered for retention and engagement. That hit home for a lot of people. And while all this noise is going on, look at PewDiePie. The man's gone quiet, living peacefully in Japan with his family, barely uploading, rarely tweeting, just vibing. And somehow that silence says more than 1,000 reaction videos ever could, while everyone else is chasing bigger numbers, sponsorship deals, and billion-dollar valuations. Pewds already beat the game. He walked away before the machine could eat him alive. No brand empire, no marketing team, no 50-person staff or corporate investors telling him what to do. He doesn't need to drop a new snack, open a burger chain, or rent out a warehouse to prove his legacy. He just hit record, joked around, made people laugh, and that was enough. That's the power of being genuine in a world obsessed with being perfect. PewDiePie didn't just win YouTube, he outlasted it. Meanwhile, MrBeast just keeps chasing the next record-breaking video, each one bigger, louder, and more expensive than the last. Not because he wants to, but because the algorithm demands it. He's stuck in a loop that PewDiePie saw coming years ago. A cycle where creators stop making videos for fun and start producing just to survive. Every upload has to be a spectacle. Every thumbnail a masterpiece. Every second perfectly timed. It's not about passion anymore. It's about performance. And when you look back now, it's clear as day. PewDiePie called it from the start. He saw the future of YouTube turning into a digital rat race. And that's exactly where we are. What used to be a place for creativity turned into a competition of budgets and brand deals. It's wild how fast the soul got replaced by the system. So, what do you think? Has YouTube become too much like Netflix, all production, no personality? Or do you still enjoy the big budget movie-style videos that dominate the platform now? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what side you're on. And don't forget, hit that like button, share this video, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll catch you in the next one. And while you're here, go check out the video popping up on your screen for more wild celebrity drama. You won't want to miss it.